So what are the NutriVal and organic acid tests about? We'll use these tests to look for nutritional deficiencies, heavy metal toxicities, and even some information about gut health. The nutritional deficiencies include many vitamins, antioxidants, several minerals, essential fatty acids, and amino acids. The organic acid test is a part of the larger NutriVal test. The organic acid test does not include the heavy metal, essential fatty acids, and amino acids. The truly unique aspect about these tests, these type of functional medicine tests, is that instead of just measuring the blood levels of these nutrients, they measure how well your body is doing its job at the metabolic level. And does it have enough of these nutrients to do what it needs to do? Our bodies are very careful to maintain blood levels of nutrients in a tight range so the brain always has what it needs. But other tissues may be deficient, compromising their function to keep blood levels adequate so the brain has what it needs. Choosing between the NutriVal and the organic acid test can be difficult sometimes. Choosing the more expensive NutriVal test is usually made if we see a significant benefit to knowing how well you are eating, digesting, absorbing, or utilizing protein or amino acids, fats, or essential fatty acids, and if heavy metal toxicity is a likelihood. This is a sample of the NutriVal test summary. Here are some of the individual items tested and specific results. Here's a sample of the organic acid test summary. And here are some of the individual items tested and specific results from that test. You can see that they are both quite extensive. Once you have the results, what's the solution? Well, to change your diet or supplementation to address the results. We'll review the test results, discussing what the test appears to be telling us in relation to what you are actually doing. From this comparative discussion, I give a personalized combination of diet and supplementation recommendations. If your diet's pretty good, the focus will be more on supplementation, naturally. An important question is whether or not you should discontinue supplements. This is generally good to do for a couple days before the test. The only time I would have you stop supplementation longer than a couple days is if you want to see if you no longer need those supplements that you're taking. Now, that would be great information, but in that case, you would need to stop for 1 to 4 months, since it would take that long for some of the systems to run out of some of the nutrients.
So to fill out the requisition that goes with the lab test is right here. Dr. House will fill out the front part. He'll sign it. I will mark in the front with the amount that you pay. You're going to flip it over here, put your information here on top, the insurance information here, your payment goes here, and you sign the bottom. Once that is done, make sure you fill it completely out. Put it back into the box here on the sleeve on the outside, and the box goes into the bag. Okay, to collect your first morning urine, you're going to put it into this little tube here. And how are you going to get it in this tube? You're going to use a clean cup, collect your first morning urine, use this pipette to squeeze it. Put it into the tube, and there is a line here that says 12 milliliters, and that's where it's going to go up to. And you're going to put it in the bag and put it in the freezer. So those are just basic instructions. So make sure you read the paper that comes in here that has all the directions so you don't miss anything. So within 24 hours, you'll need to ship this. So what you're going to do is put everything back into the box, close it up, make sure your requisition is filled out. Once the box is closed, you're going to put it into the FedEx bag. It has a prepaid label on it, so you just put the label on the bag, put the box into the bag, and you can take it to the FedEx at the airport, hand it to somebody to ship, or you can call 1-800-GO-FedEx and they will come out to your house and pick it up. So you can put the label on the front here. I'm going to close the box up. Open up the bag. You're going to open up the bag by taking this little plastic piece off of here. Make sure the box is closed. Gonna go into the bag. It's supposed to fit. Alright, then you'll rip off the little plastic piece off and close it and take it over to FedEx at the airport. If you're not able to drive it out there, you can call 1-800-GO-FedEx and they will come to your house and pick it up.